13 Reasons Why became one of the most talked about series of the year, thanks to its morbid and depressing subject matter.
And as a fan of morbid and grim media, I immediately checked it out.
The series follows a depressed teen who takes her own life, but leaves behind a series of cassette tapes, each addressed to a different person in her life, detailing how they hurt her and caused her death.
To put it simply, she uses her own suicide to get revenge.
And whilst I do respect it, for tackling themes such as bullying, depression, suicide, and even rape culture, it stumbles in its execution.
Throughout the series, suicide is used as a way of getting back at those who wronged you.
Those who mistreated her face the consequences, but only after she dies. Instead of teaching teens that there are many ways of overcoming depression, the series only gives us one: a terrible counsellor, and when that doesn't work, it immediately jumps to suicide as the only option for depressed teens.
Now, obviously, this is a very problematic message.
As someone who was bullied excessively during high school and did consider suicide several times, to see a series dwell on the worst, the absolute worst solution to this problem as opposed to the correct ways for teens to deal with this problem makes my blood boil. The horribly gratuitous death scene is needlessly graphic and irresponsible. Studies into suicide prevention show that exposing suicidal people to graphic depictions of death only leads to possible imitations. And the increase in self-harming and suicide threats in schools, with students declaring the series as their inspiration, simply proves this. Neglecting to explain the ways a troubled teen in today's world can find the help they desperately need in nearly as much detail as a series like this should, it instead chooses to wallow in misery and despair until it ends with endless potential just squandered in its wake. I'm giving it a 3 out of 10.